another show.
I know. I missed you. I think because we took last week off.
Right, for the snow.
Ice.
Yeah. Ice, snow. Little Elsa did a thing.
Man, listen. I was in the house for 3.5 days.
Did you love it? Mm-mm. Oh my God, I loved it.
Nope. I wanted to slip and slide my ass to work.
Wow, you go, girl.
I mean, I don't live far, so I was like, I could be at work right now. I really feel like I could be at work.
Says no one ever.
What I'm doing at the house?
Like
I was bored. I was so bored.
Your lips look like no homo. Like your lip. Like, did you do like the little ombre thing that I seen on TikTok?
No.
Did you line your lips?
No.
That's like natural.
All I did was put lip gloss on.
Oh my God! Can y'all zoom in? Like, oh, that's cute. That looks real cute, girl. I'm like, okay, she did the little hard thing with the little thing that they do.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where they try to make like the middle of your lip look bigger.
Yeah.
And the side smaller.
Wow.
No, I didn't do any of that.
How's it feel to be God's favorite?
I literally just put on lip gloss.
Oh wow.
My lips have the picture they take when they go get lip injections.
That is like, make my lips look like this. That's right. So what's been going on in life?
I mean, I've been working, you know, the norm.
Of course.
But I got this razor bump under my arm.
Under your arm.
When I tell you this, some of the worst pain I felt in my life. And I got a high pain tolerance.
Well, like, so what do you do for that?
So I went on Google. I know I tell people not to Google.
You literally just told me.
I literally just told you, but it was serious. Like, you shouldn't be on WebMD because they're gonna say you're gonna die.
Oh, I got gout. Okay, I'm gonna let you go first.
Anyways, no, because I was like it looks like a pimple at first, but it's painful. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? So of course I messed with it. And then it got red. Okay, I'm like, I gotta stop. So then they were like, basically treat it like it's a pimple. So I did all the stuff I wash my face with, and I got like acne body wash. I use that. It's not doing nothing. And so then I looked today, and it was like mix tea tree oil and water, cause it like pulls it out.
Okay.
It gave me a little bit of relief. I feel like it might be going down a little bit. I've had it since. I went to work Saturday. I think I woke up Saturday and it was forming.
Oh, bless your heart.
It hurt. It hurt. I had this jacket on right now, actually, because it's under my arm.
So you can't like raise your hand or nothing.
Oh my God! When I raise my arm, I'm like my whole arm hurt because I'm protecting it so much. Because I have to slowly raise my arm, and like me protecting my arm is making the whole arm hurt. I'm like, is my arm about to fall off? Oh, like I really feel like I need to go to like a doctor, but I'm scared that they're gonna try to like cut it open and I'm gonna scream.
Like on Pimple Pop, Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's what I feel. I feel like it's gonna be.
Oh, that's so nasty.
But it's really it's so crazy
and
because
all the
it's
mayonnaise is gonna come out of it.
Mayonnaise.
Ugh.
It's so small, but it is so painful. I mean, it's like so small, but it literally feels like it's burning. Like anything rubs against it, feel like it's burning.
Like an STD in your armpit.
Okay, I don't know what that feel like.
Well, okay. I mean, we've read the descriptions.
No, it feels like my arm is on fucking fire. That's what it feels like.
Okay, volcanic armpit.
That shit under my arm.
But for real, though, I think I got gout. For real, I don't know. I woke up like for real, and I know that I've been, since I've been off work, I've been pretty stationary. I try to work out like, mistakenly. Like I just, let me just do something to fill in my day type of thing. And my leg I've been getting like the tree stump legs. Like they're not as big as that, but like I have like really tight little ankles, and one of them literally looks like the size of a fucking tree stump. And I'm like, oh man, that's gout. I looked it up.
Doesn't gout come from like
arthritis or some type of?
Okay,
I don't know, but I just I don't know. Well, I just know like when it rains and stuff like that, and they be like, you got gout, your like legs and stuff get swollen. Have you ever heard that? Okay. Well, I don't think it's gout, but my ankles have been swelling up like tree stumps, and I know that I'm finna start working out, and I rebuke sodium intake, my diet, like water, and just making sure that I'm like moving around and make sure I get circulations, because I can't. I'm telling you, if I get those tree stump legs like those older women get, that's it for me. That's it for me. I have nothing. All I have going for me is my legs. I have no ass.
Oh
my titties. This is hanging in by like a corset. My legs are the only thing I got going for me. So if those like get stout, I have nothing. I ain't even got a ring yet. I gotta hook a nigga before I start living.
Okay.
I start falling off.
Okay. How's it going?
It's going good. We were snowed in together.
This bitch. I'm
gonna tell you. No one died.
For somebody that lives how many miles away? It's got to be like over 800 miles.
Okay.
1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Y'all see each other a lot.
It's
That's a good thing. I'm just saying. I'm a little jealous, but whatever.
Don't be jealous. You're gonna be in the wedding.
What they got to do with me? And I mean, I'm happy for you. Not that y'all get married tomorrow or anything.
Just speak it. You gotta done this.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. But no, it's going good. We worked on our communication, and of course the sex. That's always been nice. That's kind of that glue that kind of held us together through this hurdle type of thing. But no, it's like, it's been really cool. He's been my ride because like I think I have a meltdown or something happening or somebody in my family falling ill like every other week. So he's been a cool little safe space.
Okay.
Like a homie you can fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're in no dating, no nothing.
Me?
Right.
Baby, apps deleted. Back in the shell. It's not happening.
Don't care about, so you're going to be, okay, Black History Month, Galentine's, are you going to do?
Well, the Super Bowl comes on Sunday, so which this probably won't be out until. Right. I'm like, I don't know when this is coming out.
Next week.
The math ain't math.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Super Bowl is what I'm gonna be doing for Valentine's Day, I guess, because it's on Sunday, and of course I'm gonna be in Atlanta, and then, Valentine's Day is on Tuesday. Technically, I'm off work, but I'm probably going to work. So I don't know.
See, I need help because it's like our first Valentine, and I try to make like the first or like try to make memories. I don't know what to do.
Like
I've done everything,
or like just
I have put cherries on this vagina and whipped cream. I've done scavenger hunts. I did, but I really like this one, so like I need help. Like
not I really like this one. So when you putting cherries on your coochie, you didn't really like him.
Yeah. I did it.
I mean,
like I want to, like so. You don't have to answer it now, but I need help.
Because I'm like,
I need help. Like I'm like I'm for real. Like I'm really trying to hook this nigga. You know it. I'll pull out the stops.
So when you crazy, he won't run away from you.
Exactly. It's a balance. Cause you gotta let him know not to play with you sometimes. Like you gotta show him that one time that you like don't play with me.
Yeah.
Like, man, Asia crazy. They're speaking from that experience. You gotta show them but you gotta show them so much more softness and sweetness and be alluring and stuff like that. But
so then I want to go nowhere.
Right.
Even when you get crazy.
But then you gotta show them a little bit back so they can be like, ooh, I may be in the bushes when you get off work.
Well, no.
I may pop up at your job. You at the gym? You going to the gym with your boys? I just may want to come work out at the gym.
Don't be that girlfriend.
Yeah, totally. Don't make me be that girlfriend. I'm never that girlfriend. You get to pick what you get out of. What they say, you give a woman something, she multiplies it.
Yeah.
And I saw that on social media. They were like, happy wife, happy life. And all of these guys just start dragging it like, oh, no, blase. Like, no, it should be like a happy partnership and all this stuff like that. And I was like, no, niggas, let us have this one because happy life, happy wife means whatever you give a woman, your wife, she's going to multiply
right.
it. So you're going to in return.
Okay, that's exactly the same thing I say. And that's the thing that men are doing now, because they always play the victim. And they're always the one that's getting the short end of the stick. So they have to change everything we say around. Yep. And I get it. It's the same as that a jack of all trades, a master of none. But if you cut it off right there, then it makes sense why you would change your mind. But if you hear the rest of it It's saying that a person who does know how to do all these things is still better than the person that only knows how to do one thing. Right. So when you say happy wife, happy life, yes, you cut it off and you could turn it to a negative, but it's not. It's exactly what you said.
It's not.
I'm going to make you happy in return.
That's it.
Because I'm the emotional one, right? If you saying I'm the emotional one, then everything is based off my emotions.
Right.
So if I'm happy, then why would you think that you wouldn't be happy?
Right. And if you give a woman hell, they're going to make it hell.
Exactly.
Hence why, a lot of y'all, maybe hate your baby mamas and stuff like that because there is nothing like a woman scorn.
Okay.
If you hurt a woman, we have the ability to make things, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Miserable.
I don't know if we had that conversation, but like if a woman gets caught cheating, do you believe if a woman gets caught cheating, it's because she wanted to?
And she wants to get caught?
Uh-huh. So like men, they do stuff physical. They feel like they may not be getting something or, from her, and they can just literally be physical and logical. Man, she bad this. Yeah. Boom, I'm going to do this. And then I may go back to my girl. Where women, we're more, we have a method behind ours. We have a tactic. And it's like, women, we can be a little devious and sneaky and all of those things like that. But it's like, if you get caught cheating, sometimes, we all slip up. But if a woman gets caught cheating, it's because she wants to.
I don't know. I have to think about them because I ain't never cheated.
Have you ever got?
I haven't.
Okay.
I don't cheat.
Every week I'm the bad guy. You ain't never cheated.
No. If anybody has been personally victimized by me cheating and I don't remember,
hit up the inbox.
You can put a comment, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't cheat.
We all you never got caught cheating.
I have never cheated on anybody I was with. I am the type of person that will leave you where I left you. Like if I'm done with you.
So you was this mature in like high school and college?
I got cheated on in high school.
Let me see.
I didn't cheat.
Yeah, like emotionally cheated.
Let me think about boyfriends.
See, y'all got to think about it. Y'all got it. So I
had 2 boyfriends in high school. Didn't cheat on either one of them. College. Didn't cheat on him. I'm trying to think of anybody after that. I really haven't been in like a whole lot of relationships.
Okay. I mean, I haven't either.
Like, okay, if this is the closest I ever got to cheating. I was dating this guy. You know how people just don't want to leave you alone? You tell them that it's not going to work. Mm-hmm. That's the process we were in. I had to constantly keep telling him, like, this is not going to work. I don't want to be with you anymore. And I met somebody else and went to the movies with him. Is that cheating?
Oh, my God. My goodness. What a princess.
I don't cheat. I don't have to. Because when I'm done, I'm done. Like, why I'm cheating?
Well, I don't call it cheating. I call it experimenting. I'm not married. Like, I have cheated. Not like habitually, not like, it's no reason to cheat and you just gonna cheat. I'm like, oh, you did something to me? Okay, I'm finna do something to you type of thing.
I mean, that's what I was trying to think.
No, cause and that nigga petty, he will pop up on that.
About that time where you just cheated.
College, I will take the blame for, like, to this day. I shouldn't have done him like that, and I'm sorry, and you know who you are. If you watch this, I am so sorry for what I did to you, but in my defense, he left college and he didn't tell me. I'm not gonna get too much in details, but you know how you're out on Christmas break for like 4 weeks or whatever. So he wasn't coming back. He didn't tell me we rode to school together.
Yeah.
I went to Chattanooga because I went to therapy for this, but I'm healed, but I had to put the emphasis on some words. So literally, he told me that he wasn't coming back to college, and I was like, okay, what day are you coming back? All this stuff like that. I got to find a ride. He was like, no, I'm not coming back to chat. And I was like, just saw me like, just fucking niggas and just doing, like, I just saw it like flash over my eyes. I was like, oh, because I've always been like, oh, you're not going to hurt me. Like, you're trying to hurt me because I feel like you were being deceitful by not telling me, waiting till the last minute. So I was like, you don't care, so I'm going to go do what I need to do. And that's what I did. And it really hurt him, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you weren't real with me and that you literally did
that is that you were gonna... so toxic what you just said. I'm sorry that you weren't real with me.
I mean, maybe we could have been married and had like 3 kids by now. But you want it to be deceitful, and that's not trace. So when I
when
I cheat is worse just because I had penetration.
Your choice to cheat though, why wasn't something else?
Because I never agreed to be in a distant relationship. I never wanted to be in a distant relationship at that time.
So why you just didn't break up with him if you wasn't gonna be?
Why didn't he just keep it real with me? That's what I'm saying. When I do it, it's. When they do it,
it's a problem.
When I do it, it's a problem when I do it. Like, I'm like, I don't understand. When you go low, I go to hell, but I'm the wrong person because I am reactive. He was being proactive. He did what he needed to do for him.
Yeah.
And I'm just reacting to it. So how am I the bad person?
So did y'all get back together?
We tried, but he really made it hard for me. And I was like,
because is it cheating if something happened, you went and had sex with somebody else, but y'all kind of was on the outs anyway? Is that really cheating?
Yeah, it is. You won't want nobody to do it to you. You won't want nobody to do that to you. While y'all trying to figure things out or things are not like, things are bumpy and stuff. You won't want nobody to do that to you. Right?
Like I said.
Cheating. So what do you define cheating as? Cheating is emotional, physical, any type of stimulation that you get outside of me. I feel like that's
when you in an actual relationship. If you in a situation like for me, for instance, when I kept telling you I had spent 2 weeks trying to tell this dude I didn't want to be with him anymore, and I went to the movie with somebody else, was I cheating?
Wait, y'all weren't together?
I wasn't. He wanted to still keep talking about it.
And you told him? You were upfront with him saying like y'all not together? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be with you.
No, okay, sorry. That's not cheating. Okay. No, that's not cheating.
Yeah, you like begging me to stay with you.
Oh, creep. Let me tell you what I can't hate. Let me tell you what I hate. I hate when, because it just happened to me. It just happened to me like literally on the way here while I was leaving in my place. I don't like when my peers, as in my age range, and this is women specifically, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but this is like that cringy thing. I don't like when they call me babe or hun or boo or love.
What you mean, like a woman?
Yeah, I don't like that. And
really?
Oh my God, I hate that. And if anyone does this after they hear that, we got beef. We're gonna have. I do not like that. Hey, love, get that over there, hun or boo or this. I don't like that.
Why not?
Because you don't do that.
What?
I don't know. It's just like, okay.
Is it a tone or is it?
It is a tone, and it's like if you it's definitely a tone.
Okay.
And it's if you're giving me a directive, and it's the tone and the directive. If you're telling me to do something, yeah, boo, do this.
So you feel like
that,
that southern passive aggressiveness? Like,
yes, I feel like you're being a little bit too aggressive with me, and I don't know you like that. Like if I'm not your sis, don't sis me. It's okay.
That's weird.
Well, whatever.
I feel like it's a very, because I'd be on the plane going, hey, sweetheart, can I get you something to
do? Oh my God.
But that's the thing. I do know that it is offensive, mostly to like northern people. But I'm sorry, I work for a Southern Airlines, so you're going to get what you're going to get today. Like, do you want a Coke or not? I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, and then I'm standing right here and you not looking up, so I'm finna keep it going. And then when I stand here and what else am I doing? Standing in the aisle with a whole cart in front of me. You go, I'm sorry, what'd you say? Nigga, do you want a drink?
I don't, but yeah, don't, oh my God, don't sweetie me. Don't sweet. Like
so,
if you don't know me.
Everybody babe. Everybody's hey babe.
Okay, and that's fine, but it's a directive. If you're telling me like something yeah, like if I'm at the cashier, like the cashier saying, hey babe, what did you need? Or babe, move that, come on babe, come on down.
So it's a connotation. It's not
I don't know what that means, but
it's negative. It's a tone. It's a negative tone.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I don't know what that means. It's a negative tone behind them. Like it's like they're like directing you to do something. Like,
yeah, it's a directive thing, and especially in the professional setting.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if I worked at Wells Fargo, I wouldn't be sending, hey, babe. I wouldn't be putting that in
not
email.
Babe or sweetie or, okay, hey, hun.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that.
You know, our sisters. It's Black History Month. I'm going to be real. I don't care.
You girls in Black History Month, y'all have literally turned it upside down. Like,
Black Pride?
No, it's funny because like everybody's like they feel like they get a free pass during Black History Month. It's like, no, do this shit all year. Don't just do this shit in February. Like this little mixed girl, she was doing a TikTok and her mom were dancing. They do TikToks all the time. Mm-hmm. Why she push her mom at the video talking about it's Black History Month so she can't be in my video because her mom was white, her dad's black.
Yeah, that's
she pushed. She's about to push her so hard she fell. I see the black people.
Yeah, I mean, y'all was saying that when y'all was pushing our people down in shackles.
A moment of silence for her trauma.
How I feel. That's what I'm just chill came over me.
So we went to the DR for a wedding a couple months ago, and the couple that was getting married was Caucasian, and so it was a lot of Caucasian guests and stuff there, and so a lot of us met up in the airport and took the same shuttle to the hotel. We're in the DR now. Dominicans are known for being a variety of colors, just like us. Like they're like dark. Okay, so a lot of people didn't know that. So the white people that were in the van would say like, "Oh my God, like I couldn't even tell they were Dominican until they started speaking Spanish. Like I didn't realize that some were lighter skin and some were darker skin." And I go, "Well, they just got dropped off before we did coming to America, right?"
Did you really say that?
I said it out loud in the van. This girl, me and her ended up being like the tightest on the whole trip. She looked at me, she said, yeah. But I was like, I mean, that's why they different colors, because we all came from Africa. Like they just got dropped off before we did.
Yeah. My sisters, we take our annual our annual sisters trip, and my big sister and I had arrived before my twin sister did. And we arrived the day earlier. And you know how they have like karaoke nights sometimes on the resort and stuff like that. So these guys from Washington, they did
state or DC.
I don't know. I'm gonna say they look really hip. So whatever I'm gonna say the DMV area. I'm gonna say that.
Okay,
one.
hip.
So hip. Mm-hmm. So they did the song "Niggas in Paris."
Okay.
And you know how the song come in. Dun, 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 dun. And she was like, "Oh, niggas in Paris," and I was like, "Hey, you can't say that. No, that's the name of the song." I said, "Yeah, but you can't say that word, and you can't say that word." So I just find offense to it, but you can do whatever you want. But I was like, please don't say that word. Like she was all like belligerent with it. Do like regular white people do, niggas, and you know what I'm saying, whatever, and they don't even say niggas in Paris in that song. So you could have, you know what I'm saying, like that's the title of the song. She was all, I'm like, don't ever get too comfortable saying that word around niggas. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm going to always make you feel uncomfortable about saying that word. And she was like, no. And her husband was like, just chill out. She was like, no, that's the name of the song. And I was like, that name of the song will get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
So, just kind of chill out. And she was like, no, I don't understand aggression. Like, I'm not calling you that. I was like,
she missed
the mark. And I was like, maybe I was a little bit too aggressive and all this, but I'm like, y'all can't, I know y'all do it around each other, but don't ever get comfortable. White people, my white sisters and brothers, don't ever get comfortable with saying that word. I don't care if it's in a song. I don't care if it's if you gotta read aloud in a classroom setting, you skip over that word.
That's like when everybody be doing their TikTok dances or singing and stuff, and they go like this one, they say
yeah, right. Or they just be quiet and let you know what I'm saying? But no, we're not doing that.
It was a teaching moment. I mean, but like out of touch, but the thing is, don't defend it. Like understand that this is a teaching moment, and I'm telling you as a black person, don't say that word in any setting. I'm
sorry, I can't accept that because she knows not to say that word.
What about
we were on the resort, it was, of course, she was clearly inebriated. Right. That's why I gave her. But I'm like,
how do you feel about
just like we Mexicans? Can't walk in the bank and get a freaking big line of credit? Y'all can't say the N word.
Yes, actually we can.
We can do that, but it's, you know what I'm saying.
Actually,
we just say we okay. You know what?
Shout out to Navy Federal. Not as bad.
Oh, they do. I love what y'all doing with our community, but
with our community.
But like it's like it's just one of those things where it's like it's not typical to do. You know it,
right?
You know
I know
it.
What you mean. She's just out of touch, and she needed to understand that it was a teaching moment. And if you're gonna say it, you need to be at home.
She lives in she's very in touch. She knows she can't say that. She lives in a bubble where all of that stuff is acceptable.
That's what I'm saying. She out of touch. Don't say that shit in front of black people. I don't care if you name that tune.
Exactly. Don't even spell it.
Don't spell it.
Don't even say the N word. Just do that.
How do you feel about like Mexicans saying the N word?
You know what? I don't mind them saying it just as long as you don't say it in a disrespectful way.
So it's okay for people of color to say it who are not niggas.
That's the double standard. Y'all look, y'all beat our people for 500 years. Like everything can be fair. Like literally, y'all are still systematically like literally killing our like black it's just our black people. The scales will never be balanced. Just let us have this. We can choose who said. He can say you can't say it. What Beyonce say? You're cool. Fuck you. Like that's just the way it is. Like you can't. I'm sorry.
Respect the boundaries.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we don't walk around calling you cracker.
We don't.
Yeah.
And I like crackers. Like I don't think that phrase is offensive enough. It does not come behind any oppression. It does not come in. I'm like,
yeah. Well, I don't.
That's like
I don't
you
know
calling me a dark.
where the word came from.
Me either. Because they cracked the whip on us. I heard somebody say something like that before. They cracked. So that's kind of like giving you still some type of authoritative type of. But I don't know. Yeah. I really don't go for the words. I more so go for like the feeling.
The connotation. Okay. Now she's understanding what connotation is.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to be using that word all week. It's the connotation behind the galvanization and the molestation.
We're doing so well.
You can't teach me nowhere. I'm going to overly
you sound
saturate.
Like Schoolhouse Rock.
Does that sound educational?
You remember Schoolhouse Rock?
I really don't.
I'm Just a Bill on Capitol Hill.
Okay, I remember that song.
That's Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh yeah,
they were teaching you stuff on the. Y'all help out. I know y'all remember Schoolhouse Rock.
I do remember the bill on Capitol Hill and the little. Yeah.
It was educational, but they made up a song for everything.
Oh, that's nice. I should probably go back and watch it.
Mind you, we're the same age, so I don't understand why she doesn't remember
we didn't have cable. Like, did that come on?
Cable.
I
feel like they showed it at school.
Oh, girl, that's a drag.
Singing along.
Well, good for you. Good for you. I saw this meme. Speaking of Black History Month, it was the meme said, imagine it had a lot of different expressions. It said, imagine Harriet Tubman telling you to get up in this cold ass weather, telling you, come on, we got to go tonight. And everybody was like,
not gonna happen,
said,
sis.
Right. They said, I will be a slave till spring. Okay. I'm not feeling like, girl, you gotta wait
until Phil don't see his shadow.
Exactly. Okay? Like you try. I mean, I would go, of course.
I don't know. We're gonna need some sun, and then it's gonna be dangerous. So I don't know what to do.
But then, what's the powerful movie Nathaniel? What, the one who killed the slave man? I would do that. I would lead a revolution. I was like,
you lead a coup.
Yeah.
You wouldn't try to escape. You try to.
Yeah, let's kill them and take. Yeah. Well, and we will still have to escape because once their neighbor Whitey's found out about it, I'm pretty sure they'll come and try to kill.
Some of them was y'all daddy.
That's true. Nat Turner. That's who it is. What I say?
Nathaniel. Oh, your daddy's name.
But yeah, Nat Turner. I would be like Nat Turner. I would have to take out a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be in the field because I'm already dark skinned. So I wouldn't even be in the house. So I wouldn't, like, y'all at least get to, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like Life.
Yeah.
You know that movie?
Yeah.
Don't run past that line.
Run past the gun line.
And he took off.
Oh my goodness. Oh. You know what? What are you gonna do for like? I know Black History Month and Black Pride, and it's like beautiful to be black right now.
Yeah.
Like it's like the thing.
Always has
it's like, but do you do something like special, or do you like? Okay.
Do you?
I want to start.
That's what I said. Like, it's funny and it's real, cute when people say it's Black History Month, so I feel like I get a pass to do all this.
Yeah.
No, do that shit all year.
Yeah. And not just the shortest month of the year.
Okay. Cause
y'all be ready to give these niggas gift baskets and do more for that than y'all do for y'all own community. Won't nobody volunteer?
Yeah, who gift baskets?
These girls and stuff like that, but they don't want to sell these people. Everybody want to go in on, men and women go in on Valentine's Day, but y'all don't do nothing for Black History Month though. But that ain't none of my business though.
Okay, so what is it like that you want to start doing?
Like I want to attend like one of those super black, like maybe I don't know, maybe have a parade or just have like what do we do? Like Kwanzaa, like let's just have like every weekend we just celebrate stuff and only black people can do it. Whatever we do, like it's just black, like blacks only, and whites can come, but they can go in the back door, and they got to sit over there.
This conversation just took a turn so quick.
But I love white people. But I'm just saying, like, why do we have to, like, let's just, do some things that is not all inclusive.
We do.
Like what? Brunch?
I was getting ready to say that. I was just getting ready to say that. When you go to brunch and you twerking over my eggs, you don't look around and see no white people.
Sure, no. Sometimes it's always that one nigga.
But I don't want nobody twerking on my eggs. Like, go away.
We all dance when we eat. We be happy.
No, bitch. I'm talking about literally getting up twerking and my eggs on the table.
Yeah, because some people got some stanky twerk air.
I don't want you twerking near my eggs.
I don't want you twerking nowhere near me. I don't like to smell people's body. Like when they, you know what I'm saying? When they, you're supposed to be sexy. And, I know, ladies, I know what you're trying to do. But when you're dancing, I don't want to smell, if you're throwing your derriere back, I don't want to get a whiff of your pheromones. Yeah, so I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about. Or girls that would be in the club, they'd be like, hey, and I'd be like,
oh no.
Yeah, put your arm down. Like, I feel us, we be knowing.
They
if I can smell you, you can smell you. You closer to your pits and your.
I think it'd be like nose blind.
No, it's a denial. It's a denial. You are choosing not to smell your body odor.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I know. Around that time of the month, I know I perspire more, so I know I have to keep more. Some things, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Or I have to take like 2 showers a day, not because I more so stink, but I sweat, and I hate to like sweat. I hate that.
Yeah.
Or I have to keep wipes on me. So like you know your pootie time.
You know what the girls need? Boric acid suppositories. You ever?
I heard those weren't good for you.
I seen a doctor saying yes.
Okay, to it. Yeah. And it's like the boric acid that you put the little. Now they also have like daily vitamin, like just women multi probiotics.
Yeah.
I take those just to keep everything regulated because some of y'all don't be drinking water and doing nothing but eating cheeseburgers and red meats and all that other stuff like that. And I'm not saying your pearls stink. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying
not everybody's.
Not everybody, but your pH level sometimes get off if you eat too much fish or all that stuff comes
have a lot of sex. You need your boric acid suppository.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to drink some water.
Just water.
Eat some pineapples.
I'm gonna start eating those now for
and stop sleeping around.
Oh yeah, and make sure your partner is right.
I
don't care, woman, man, dog. If you in a bestiality, whatever, make sure they are clean.
Well, how the dog gonna be clean?
Well, I don't know. If you gonna fuck them, you better make sure they right.
Ooh, do women have sex with dogs?
I seen somebody fuck a horse before.
A woman,
and a horse. They got them. She couldn't take the whole.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's beside
I cannot.
I can.
We gotta take a break.
On break, I can pull it up for you.
I'm scared.
Well, she wouldn't. But I know she would never fuck a nigga after that. She can't. I know it reposted her stuff.
Didn't it? How much?
It's not. It was not much at all because like I don't know if you seen like a horse.
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I'm like, how much of it was in there?
But I also heard, which I learned in a conversation talking to one of my positive sex friendly friends.
Okay.
That fisting. Have you ever?
I've heard of that.
Like.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like I'm talking about forearm in that thing. Like, bro, what you gonna do after that? Well, you think you gonna put a penis in?
I be trying to think about like what be going on the inside that somebody can, maybe I'm about to get real scientific. Maybe like, okay, so like there's the vaginal canal. Mm-hmm. and then there's the cervix, and the cervix opening is supposed to be like really small. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that if they're going in that far, their fist has to go into the cervix. Like your vaginal canal is not this long.
Correct.
Or this long. It's not down to here.
So, but you're putting these knuckles.
But I'm saying though, the canal is not even this long. Forget about the fact that this is round. It's not this long. So this fist has to be in the cervix.
Yeah. And
or maybe they just hitting the cervix and moving it up. But you might not be able to have kids after that.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna repost or something.
Okay, we're gonna take a break because I need to see. I need to visualize.
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna show you.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Okay, so the fisting, like
it's a lot.
How do we even get to that point? I don't even understand.
See, we're so we're sexually liberated around here. We don't discriminate. So we were talking about bestiality, and we stumbled across the fact, like, I believe that dolphins are the only other mammals that have sex for pleasure. Am I wrong? Okay.
Okay, but I want to know, like, how did somebody find out that the dolphin was only having sex for pleasure? Like, what you asked the dolphin? Like
a dolphinologist or like whatever they're like, they study marine.
A dolphinologist?
Yeah, they study their ways and stuff like that. They'll be like, oh, when it's time for mating season, they might do like specific things. But it's like, if it's not mating season and they fucking, then
okay,
right,
that makes more sense.
Fucking like rabbits.
Okay, so the term, like, I would assume that rabbits will have sex for pleasure, because I thought that when you say somebody's fucking like rabbits, that means they fuck all the time. Or does it just mean they fuck fast?
See, I thought it was like the jackhammer. Like,
I thought it was all the time, because like usually they'll say like, that's why you pregnant, fucking like rabbits, which means that you fuck all the time.
Okay, well, I definitely could be wrong.
I mean, I don't know. Did we look it up?
Can we? I did,
but I ended up finding out another fun fact. Apparently, rabbits don't have orgasms.
That's sad.
That sucks.
So rabbits don't have orgasms. That's very sad.
But I feel like animals, they literally mate for procreation.
Yeah,
we do it because y'all be wanting to get nuts and all that other stuff like that.
Not y'all.
Yeah. Y'all be wanting, if he don't hit it right and all this other stuff like that. A lot of people don't know where their G-spot is, and a lot of people don't know how to please themselves.
I mean, I can understand that a G-spot is not as easy as is to find. You can tell somebody
if you go
all
right up
day
in that
long.
service and hit that front part
because
of it.
some can be to the left, to the right. Like some.
Well, you only got the front, back, left, to right. Try all of them.
I don't know, Toya. It's not that easy.
I know.
It's not that easy.
Some of them ain't got the girth and the width and the length to do it. And that's okay. That's why I feel like there is no excuse for you not to be able to give. I feel like there is no excuse for men not to give like great, or anybody that partakes in like oral sex. I feel like more so men. Y'all, you should be a pro at doing it.
What?
Going down on a woman.
Oh yeah.
Eating vajige.
I mean, practice.
Clitorials, clit stimulation.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like, they have to learn, right? They have to have somebody telling them, no, don't do this.
You got 8,000 nerves in that little thing. You can't.
8,000?
I know it's a lot of nerves. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying you can't do nothing with the little doorbell thing that's right there.
That's what they say. Hit the doorbell, then open the door.
Thank you. You gotta lick it before you stick it.
You got to lick it. What was that on Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, before you stick it. Exactly. Do you have to have that, like,
the doorbell?
Do you have to have head before, like is it?
I don't have to have head, but you better ring the doorbell first.
Every time?
Every motherfucking time.
Wait, so it just can't be like 4:00 in the morning, you hunch that leg up and just...
That's because at 12 o'clock we had already done one session. Then it's now 4 o'clock in the morning.
I don't have to get head all the time.
You don't have to be head. Get it how you live, but you better ring the doorbell.
So like
whatever you need to do. Your neck hurt, figure out another way.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
But you also like have had multiple G-spot orgasms in your lifetime or in your sex lifetime.
I got two go-to moves. that if a dude do it, like it's always gonna be like, I'm like cause you'll know it, cause I tell you, because I like, especially with new partners, you know, I like to talk about, you know, I like to I'm a sapiosexual, like I love to like whatever, so you gonna know what to do. You get in there and I'm like, okay, you ain't doing this, so you trying to go for a long time, cause how you have to do, okay.
Why you sound like a nigga?
Right, I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, you better get up.
Exactly. We both tired. It's been a long day. You trying to do like some Valentine stuff, like you really trying to perform.
That's all the time. That should not be. You bitches, you fuck like rabbits.
Sometimes I be tired. Like sometimes don't you just want to like
just don't
get your no like not. You ain't got to do full porn star, full on production. Like you ain't got to fight for your love. You ain't got to prove your love to me. Sometimes you just want to swoop.
I don't.
I'm not gonna be putting.
We're going for the long haul every time.
You want music and candles?
No, we gotta have music. That'd be nice though. Actually,
so what is a
time frame?
Yeah. Please, girl, don't.
Hours.
Girl,
money long.
Okay.
That's the reason why I like that song.
Hold on. Seriously. Okay, so okay. Oh, hours. Man, I got shit to do. So
I got shit to do.
What is the least amount of time for you to have like like a healthy sexual relationship? What's the least amount of times? Like you have to have sex this many times, at least this many times a week.
So I don't have a number for that. And I just don't have a number because
at least 2 a week.
Way more than that.
Right. Of course you're gonna do it more, but I'm just saying, like you like even we're busy traveling.
Two's not enough.
Damn. Okay, so what is yours? I'm gonna say 4.
If I count how many times in a day, or in like
how many times you be at? How many times?
Or like one session is multiple times. No?
Yeah, if you fucking for hours, we ain't finna be girl. You gotta stop and start.
So is that considered one time or is that considered multiple times?
Like
if you stop for like, okay, let's say you like it's 9:00 and you went for a couple hours and you went to sleep and then you woke up at 4 a.m. Is that 2 different times?
Yeah, it's for me. That's 2 different times.
Then it's a whole lot during the week then.
Oh, I see how you are.
So do you include like foreplay in the time?
Yes.
Not at 4:00 in the morning. We're not doing enough stop playing.
Right. No, but if it's 9:00 and it's foreplay, then yes, that's still included in the 9:00 time. Yes, but the 4:00 only happens because the 9:00 already happened. It can't be this. I mean, it can, but 9 times out of 10, the 4:00 is happening because the 9:00 ended at midnight.
So you just don't. So you don't care about getting 8 hours of sleep, huh? You just don't.
Do I get 8 hours of sleep anyway?
I mean, like substantial.
4.
Like
I sleep like consistently. My average amount of time of sleeping on a regular day, no sex involved, is 4 hours.
That's not good.
I know. But you asked me a question and I gave you an answer.
So you have sex like 10 times a week.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I don't. I could.
So let's say, okay, what if you was really liking this person or whatever, you vibing with them and all this other good stuff like that, and y'all do and it's not as good as you would hope for. Of course, you're not gonna just throw them away and all this other stuff.
I just like,
like, do you like?
How long we've been? That's like how long we've been. I need background.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm being okay. Let me be more technical.
Well, okay, I can answer that because I normally don't have sex like within the first. My situation is a little different because I only have sex with people that I know,
right, that
I've been knowing for like a long time. So if I were to meet somebody new, and this is just hypothetical, it would be well months before we even had sex for the first time.
Okay.
So that means by that time I probably already like you. So would I give it up then just because your sex bad?
So what is the time frame? What is that contingent upon? Like, of course it has to be months because you got to see a person.
Like, why I don't have sex with somebody for so long?
Yeah, like, no, not. I don't care about a time frame. You could meet somebody and have sex in the first night. I don't care nothing about that. But what does a person have to have? What does a man have to make you feel comfortable enough to have sex with him?
BD. There's not a lot of men out here with BDE right now. I mean, okay, I will say it may be good enough BDE for somebody else, but for me, it's like I'm a perfectionist, right? We talked about that. So everything is on a higher level for me. So somebody's BDE might be good enough for you, but not for me to be like, all right, let's have sex.
Okay, so you just put a wedge there to where I can't argue with that. But like, if you got BDE, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 months, like we waited. We really like, you know, we really gonna wait this, you know. BD, like
last I
true
heard,
BD energy. He doing things for you. You know, just fine. He got it going on and all this other stuff like that. And
so
he's respectful.
If it's somebody like that, I'm more likely to wait longer to have sex with them.
Okay, and if they're having sex with somebody else with that, like,
we need to be honest with each other about, you know, whether we're having sex with other people, especially if we're going to try to take this any further. That needs to be disclosed. But if we're not together, you can do what you do.
Right. Okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I wait longer to have sex with people that I really like because I feel like sex clouds my judgment.
But it's like when you get it, then it's like you waiting longer. Like, what is that?
Because I don't focus on the negative. I focus on the positive. Like, I feel like when I like somebody and I like them for a long time and I finally have sex with them, I don't wonder if it's going to be bad because I feel like that kind of trains your brain to have expectations of what it should be.
Okay.
And so if I don't have expectations about how it should feel or what it should be like, then I don't get let down. And I do that in my everyday life.
Okay.
So I can't not wait to have sex with somebody because I'm scared it's going to be bad.
Yeah, no, totally.
I gotta
do it like I'm like middle school. We gotta like dry hump and stuff like that. Like we're gonna make out. We're gonna talk about it. I'll be like, you can tell when a dude is not, you know, maybe up to your speed or he may be way more, you know, things like And then,
I mean, one of my favorite things to do is kiss. So like that's off top, like, and you can tell the way somebody like your sexual chemistry changes. So it's like you can tell if it's gonna be horrible, but you can't tell if it's gonna be the best sex you ever had in your life until it actually happened. So you just have to give them that chance.
Yeah, don't you think sometimes when you be like kissing and then like somebody like just goes a little bit too fast or like put too much tongue in and you can't find that rhythm and it's like let's just stop. Because you're
slobbing on me.
Right, and you like don't
both your lips covering my mouth and that's a no.
Exactly. Yeah, my God. I'd be like, just stop. Like, just send me to hell.
So the thing about it is
read the room.
Is kissing is part of a control thing. So when you kiss somebody and you realize that nobody's fighting for control, that's the best kiss you can have.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
If somebody's fighting to control the kiss, it's gonna be horrible.
Cause I'm like, if you get on top of me and all this stuff like that, I feel like.
No, I mean just how they move their mouth, where they put their tongue, when they put their tongue, if they bite your lip, how hard they bite your lip. Like, those are all, like, if you're controlling the kiss, then the kiss is probably horrible for the other person.
I like to be submissive.
When you kiss? Mm-hmm. I don't.
Well, when I'm getting to know somebody, like, just because I want to see, like, kind of like what they have. Because I can go, baby, you give me an inch, I'm going to take it to the moon.
And that's what I said. So I really like it. I think I actually had this conversation. When I kiss somebody, it doesn't mean that I want to have sex with you. My kiss could look like we about to go the whole nine. Yeah. But I'm like, that's not what my kiss means. My kiss is very like sensual. So it's more like I'm getting to know you.
Right.
We not finna go to the 50-yard line.
And I like men who appreciate that and their discipline because I feel like that's a level of intimacy. We can cuddle. Sometimes you just want to put on something sexy. I mean, of course, somebody gonna want to, do something. Right. But I'm like cuddling, holding hands, or just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's different levels of everything. Like you said, doesn't have to segue into penetration all the time. Now, if you just want to go down there, whoop de whoop, blah blah blah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you over it.
I'm not gonna tell you no.
Like every time, you know what I'm saying? You just want a kiss or a kiss on the forehead, or you do a little tongue, you know, the bag away, you leave me wanting more type of thing. I don't know.
You like where you put your hands, all that's important.
You grab my ass.
I'm a grab the face type of person.
Dude, don't grab. Don't. okay, well, yeah, like you like choking, like I like to choke, do like
during
like
a kiss, no,
huh?
Not during a kiss. I need to breathe when I'm kissing.
No, they be like, come on, girl.
No, because if you choke me, I'm gonna need you to put some like force in it. Like, don't just put your hand right there.
Damn, you want circulation cut off?
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's why I say that's not during kissing. I'm saying like if somebody literally grab your face like right here, or put their hands like this is their hands facing this way, like right here, and they kissing you.
Spank me, grab me, pull my hair, bosoms, like this little side area right up under here. Grab my cuff my ass and be like, you know what I'm saying? And then because I'm tall. Yeah, I'm a tall little lanky little bitch. Make me like,
feel
bring
small.
me, make me like, and that's my weakness too, because I don't have a lot of dudes that's taller than me or taller than me with like heels on and stuff like that. Yeah, man, please make me feel like that makes me feel really submissive.
That's like, okay, like hugs. How hugs can make you feel small. If let's say you almost the same height as the guy, but when he hug you, he put his arms over your shoulder and like pull you in close.
I don't like that.
I love that. It make me feel like shorter and like smaller.
Maybe because I'm so tall, I don't get that a lot.
Probably not. But if he's taller than you, he can do it.
Put me like Heimlich maneuver. I love hugs. I love hugs when you come from behind me and hug me like that.
If you in front of me and you hug me from underneath me, it makes me feel the same height.
Oh. No.
It does.
We said two totally different things. I'm totally going the wrong way with that one. Sorry. Okay.
Like, you never seen a guy, like, with a girl that's shorter than him, like, when he put his arms around her neck, or, like
I'm talking about her waist.
I'm talking
that makes you feel short?
Yeah. It makes me feel shorter than him when he puts his arms around my neck.
Okay,
if he puts his arms underneath my arms, like, hugs me like this, it makes me feel short. Because I do that. I put my arms underneath your arms. Do we have to like do an example? Because I don't. Yeah, because
I don't know I don't know. Look, your hands like around my neck. That makes you feel short. Yes, his arms around you, like hugging you like this.
Yes.
Okay, that makes you feel short.
Yes.
Understand that if they put their arms like around your waist, that still
makes you feel the same height as him. Like it's like we just. I'm speaking specifically about a guy that's the same height as you.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I don't feel that emotion. I don't feel that. That's weird how people can be just so different, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Cuz that's why I put my arms around your waist. You put your arms around my waist and
so when you hug, so when I hug, I put my arms around their neck.
If he's taller than me, I will. But if we're the same height, then I put my arms around his waist. And he has his arms like over my head. And it's like my head is like getting lost, like underneath his chin kind of situation.
Huh. Well, I'll be. I never thought I never even thought to even think
if a guy's the same height as you gonna put your arms around his neck?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna look like two fools standing there hugging each other.
My guys are usually always either. Wait, I'm trying. Am I thinking about this? Like you're being an asshole.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about because a lot of guys who are the same height as me approach me. I love tall guys, but for some reason, only guys the same height as me approach me. And I mean, it's not really nothing wrong with it. I do prefer tall guys, but I've learned that there are different ways where you can make yourself feel smaller than him.
Oh, okay.
She can't see the picture.
I can't. Visual. I'm not a visual person like that. You know I'm not. That's why you got the eye for. I have to see it, and then I'm like, oh,
yeah.
But I can't picture that at all.
Well, if y'all know what I'm talking about out there, make sure you comment.
Yeah, because I can't. I don't. Okay, boom, 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 cat. Okay, flipping the page. So I was reading something, and it pretty much brought me to a question to ask: why, as a society, why are we forced to accept so much?
Like what?
I mean, it could be anything. Why am I forced to accept your religion as your way? Why am I forced to love the way you do? Or why? And when I resist it, I'm seen as the bad guy or morally unethical or disrespectful or just a monster.
Because people are selfish.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. People, they know what they know. These are their morals. These are their beliefs. This is that, and that. If somebody comes in with opposition, then it's an automatic argument. I'm being defensive because this is my opinion. Not understanding that everybody has their own opinions and their own, like, the way they grew up and morals and values. And because we're a selfish people, we only can think about ourselves initially. Some people can step outside of that and think about other people and put other people first, and they're very thoughtful, one of my favorite words. But as a society, we are selfish people. And that's why we can't accept that we don't know how to move along with somebody else thinking differently than us.
That is true. That is true. That is true. And I feel like there's also, I think it's so cool, and I feel like men do this against women and women do this against men, especially like in the dating culture. Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody wants to resist something. Mm-hmm. Like, if this is the way that it was and it's not that or whatever, that's fine these days. But it's like everybody just wants to, you just want to combat or you just want to resist every little single thing that someone does. And it's like, dang, like we talked about, men we think that there is a lot of men these days that want to be pursued.
Right.
And it's like, why are y'all resisting just some men do want to do, not all men.
No.
Some men definitely want to be pursued and they want to be like, hey, show me that I'm worth it too. We want to do that.
Right.
But when you make it seem like, oh, you got to show me, what are you going to do for this? Or please, they come in all aggressive. Know that I don't need a woman for anything. I cook, I clean, I do. And I'm like, that's what you think women are. That's what you think your partner is like for. You're an adult. You're supposed to, I don't need no help paying no bills. I make money. I cook, I clean. I'm like, you're supposed to do that. You're an adult.
I wonder how many relationships last off of the man being pursued. Like, I'd like to know.
It's some women that be proposing to their men.
I get that, but I wonder how many of them last. I didn't say they didn't do it and that they don't get proposed to and that they don't actually get married. I want to know how much of them last. Because my thing is, men can say all day long that it's literally like they just want to take something away from us. Like, if women are the ones to be pursued and chased, and that's, how it is. And some people just not traditional anymore. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But it's the nature of the beast. Like, it's nature. Like, at the end of the day, we're still mammals. Like, and that's just how we are. Like, it's the hunt. It's the chase. Mm-hmm. But when men take that away, because it's almost like you just don't want us to have that. It's like, it's no reason why you should be like, well, why women got to be pursued? Why men can't be? Like, what's your reasoning for wanting to take that away from us? Like, why are you so against it? And so I'm thinking, like, if you want to be pursued as a man, and these women, they pursue you and they chase you, and you're in a relationship with them, you don't stay with them. And I want somebody to, like, chime in. If you're one of those people that say, like, why can't men be pursued? I want to know, like, what it feels like for a woman to chase you and pursue you, and how you feel. Like,
I would like to know that as well. But I also feel like I feel like men, of course, they want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they want their reciprocity. But I also feel like women, or even partners in general, like, they're not giving some women, they're not giving a man anything to pursue. You're a pretty face, you got a wet hole. There are so many women that have that. So it's like men.
But now those men have turned away from just moving on to another woman to pursue to now they want flowers.
You met somebody?
No, it's a meme it was like when a woman say I want flowers, and a man say, well, you don't buy me flowers either. It's like this tit for tat type of situation.
Sure is. Or if I take you out, you got the next day, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even want you to have this one, man, because if you do it, like, are you, like, if we're on a budget, if this is too much for you or something like that, because I'm going to do things for you, and I never want someone to do something for me and be like, oh, okay, you got me on the next time. It's like, now,
because we don't do that in our friendships.
We don't.
So it's like, if we go out to dinner and I just pick up the tab, it's not because I'm expecting her the next time we go out to pick up the tab. It's because I wanted to pick up the tab.
Right.
And we don't split checks. Like, it's not like a tit for tat. It's not, well, I'm expecting you to do it because I do it. No, I did it because I wanted to.
Right.
And that's what I feel like men should be doing.
And a lot of these women, they acting like men now these days. Yeah. They getting their bread, they getting their head, and then they're leaving. And they're being more logical. They're not being these emotional creatures where it's women who are not married, they are not seen like it's usually back in the day, if you were married, you had like high value.
Right.
Or whatever. If you weren't married, or you were a Jezebel, or you were this, that, and the other.
You weren't good enough, or somebody didn't like you enough.
Exactly. So now men see that, hey, women are not trying to necessarily fulfill those roles. They're trying to say, hey, we want you to be more than just providers and protectors. We want you to have emotional intelligence.
Right.
We want you to be able to communicate. We want to, you know what I'm saying? We want validation in the ways where you have to literally express yourself and not just be a this. And a lot of women, they don't care to do that unless they feel like a man is, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I see it from a man aspect and I see it from the woman's aspect, but it's like, again, we're doing so much resisting.
Right.
Why so much resistance? Let's just see what works for you may not works for her, and that don't try to force me to be this cookie cutter woman who cooks, who cleans, who be quiet, and who make sure that you never hungry, horny, and make sure you happy.
Yeah.
But what are you doing for me? Paying bills? Well, guess what? We're both working.
Right.
A lot of these households, they have to thrive off of dual income these days. So it's kind of like, y'all still want, men, please chime in on this. Y'all still want those 1960s benefits of a woman and those gender roles.
But you're not giving the 1960s male gender roles.
Exactly. So it's like, why that?
Yeah.
We don't want the resistance. We just want to know why the disconnect with that. Because I'm like, we taking out the trash. We're going to work. We're doing this. We're making, we're making money just like y'all making money. We're leading the communities. We're taking care of your families. And now I feel like some men probably feel like they're disposable.
Well, I mean,
could be wrong.
To attest to that, there are women that will say, I don't need a man. It's a lot of women out here, myself included, that have said it before, that I don't need a man. Like I think I said this a couple weeks ago. You don't have to tell a man you don't need him. He can see plain as day what you was doing before he came around to know that you can do it without him being there. But a man wants to feel needed and wanted.
Right.
So you can't go around saying, I don't need a man if you want a man.
Right.
Now, if you don't want a man and you want to be single until you die, toot your horn, babe.
Right.
I don't need a man. But if you want to be in a relationship and you want to be married, you need a man. Because why would you not need a man but you want one? Yeah,
I never thought that was cute.
I mean, I know why I said it, because I'm so hyper independent that but there are men who would try to take that away from me. Like that, and it's a trauma response. Mm-hmm. They would be like, you here because of me, or you got this because of me, or
that's true.
And and I think my response, I've been that girl. Like I've been doing shit for myself a long time. And I know that I don't need anybody to do it for me. Would I like somebody to come in and help me? Absolutely. That's my love language, acts of service. But I don't have to vocalize that. It shows in my actions. And so I think that when somebody treated me like that and told me that, I literally just went off the deep end and was like, well, I don't need a man. Because if you're going to make me feel less than, I don't need you.
Right. In that instinct. But you still, like you said, you know how to, when you want a man or when you want to be in partnership, you don't take that. Of course, like you said, we're adults. We don't need anybody. You can get married and find your special person, and 2 years into the marriage, they die. Mm-hmm. And you will survive. Right. And you will move on, whether you never want to marry again or whatever. Right. So I'm like, we as human, we crave interaction and stuff like that. But really, we don't need, none of us need each other to actually survive and thrive. But it's like you said, if I'm in a space where I want this, then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, women against an argument, and they'll be like, they use that as an arguing point.
Yeah. I mean, everything we say is from a trauma or a trigger or, something that happened to us, or, you know what I mean? Like none of the things that we do on this earth are happenstance. Like they came from something that happened, whether it was childhood or whether it was a previous relationship. Something happened to make you think the way you do.
So why do you think there's so much of a resistance when it comes to acceptance?
I just said that.
But I don't know, maybe I'm still...
by nature, just...
We're selfish.
Yes, but that's nature. It's some people can say, I choose not to be a selfish person and think about others and put others before myself. That's a choice. That's not nature. That's a choice that people make to say, I don't want to be a selfish person. So let me understand this person's point of view. Me, I can understand. I'm always going to ask you why. Why do you feel that way? Why are you thinking that way? You know, what is there something that's making you say that? Is it a trauma? Is it just the way you were, that you grew up? I'm always asking for the why. So I'm always trying to understand everybody else. I don't try to force my opinion on nobody. But nature, and it's just the way we were, it's just like a microwave society. It just happened. Like, that's just the nature of people. So you have to actually physically make a choice to decide that I'm not going to be that way. I want to accept people for who they are. And that's how I'm going to maneuver through life. Some people just don't give a fuck. And they just, this is my way or the highway.
And you got that.
So they choose not to be accepting because they think what they believe is right. It's like if you get in a relationship with somebody from a different race or religion or culture. I don't know how those work if the person is, what's the word? Like, not open-minded.
Right.
Like, how do you even get into those situations and think that it's going to work if you believe that your religion is right? So you're trying to make the person convert to your religion. Don't get in a relationship with that person.
Correct. Correct.
Being with somebody that already believes in your religion, like, why are you out here converting people? Like, and I get it, you know, we met and we fell in love and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I got non-negotiables. And that's one of them.
Mine is too, because I had a dude that tried to convert me to be the nation, like
Islam?
It's Ifa. It's like
I didn't even know her.
Yeah, exactly. And it was pretty much we worship the way that our ancestors worship before they took us off the boat and put Christianity. How do you know
what that is?
I guess they got origins or whatever.
Well, I mean, how do we know any of it?
Exactly. So I guess, you know, like, right. So, you know, it's a way that they do things and stuff. And I was like, I found the beauty in some of it, but I was like, yeah, you know, that doesn't work for me. But if that's what keeps you grounded spiritually and make you a better person, you do that. But it was to a point where it's like, yeah, you got to do this. And I'm like, nigga, because you cannot. That was a very offensive word. Like, they don't like all of that. And I'm like,
yeah. Well, I think that's why you have to ask those important questions before you start falling for somebody. Like, if you have non-negotiables, those need to be talked about on the first date.
They do.
Or the second date.
And it didn't last very long at all. He was really fine.
Because then y'all talk about y'all falling for people, and then one is Jewish and the other one is, you know.
Yeah, just respect that. Like, hey,
it's like, why y'all shouldn't be together.
Exactly.
And y'all should have figured that out now you in love.
Is that you got a soul tie with somebody who
and you with somebody who, you know. Did you watch You People?
Yes, I did.
So I was thinking about how they were having the discussion between the Africans and the Jewish, and how they don't think that the Jewish suffered as much as the African did.
Right.
But I kind of was relating it to that, like, you know, their suffering is their suffering.
Right.
And our suffering is our suffering.
Don't compare.
You can't compare it. You know what I'm saying? We weren't there, y'all weren't here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you trying to commingle those things if you don't have an open mind about these are your values and these are mine? Exactly. Can they align?
Stop resisting shit. And just, even if you don't accept it, stop resisting it.
Yeah.
If I don't like the way you love or the way that you look, you should act like this. You should look like this. You should do less of this. You should do more of this. Stop. Just keep, just literally, boop, you can go that way.
Yeah. We can go our separate ways. We can't.
Why is it?
We don't need to change people. There are some people out here that have changed people. I don't think that it worked out for them in the end. I'm not a statistician. Right. I don't know. I don't collect data on it. But,
right.
But I just feel like, you know, there are things that you know that's not going to work in the beginning. And I think that we try to overlook certain things because a lot of people don't have hardcore boundaries and non-negotiables.
Ooh, yes.
And it's like, you want a man, so this man fine and he treats me this kind of way, but it's like your core values don't line up.
That is true.
So it's never going to work.
That is true. And there is a lot of empty people looking for partnership.
Yes.
They're looking for a vibe. They're looking to get that love that they never got on the home front, or they're trying to fill some type of void that I'm like, only you can actually only feel. But yeah, a lot of people are getting into relationships, and I'm like, I don't think people understand how selfless you have to be in a partnership on any type of level. So it's like, you're literally, a lot of us get into I find it seems like a lot when you listen to, and even myself, when I listen to why a lot of relationships, romantic relationships end, whether it's same sex, whether it's different sex, whatever, all this other stuff like that. Like you said, in the beginning, there was a lack of boundaries. You settled, and now the things that you never kind of wanted in the front that you did not know about, you're resenting that person for it in the back end. So somebody's cheating or somebody, it turns into a snowball effect, really. So it's like,
yeah, it's like when you date somebody and they really not that attracted to you, and then you try to get over that, or then they smack their food, and then you try to get over that, and then they do something else that's like a hard stop, like a non-negotiable. Now all that shit that you tried to get over, now it's big.
Yep.
Now they ugly as fuck.
Exactly.
Now you chew your food, you close your mouth. Your dick, like now you mad. Exactly. You knew that from the beginning.
You knew that from the beginning, and it's like, man, I don't. That is, oh my goodness, that's.
But it's like people need hard boundaries and stick to them. That's true. If you don't, you settling.
That's true. That's true. You're not being an asshole. You're not being too aggressive or anything like that.
This is your life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Know
you
yourself.
You got to take control of your life.
Yeah. Oh my God, know yourself before you get into these relationships.
Yeah.
Please, because you'll go for anything, and that's not.
And one thing a relationship can do real quick is ruin you
and make you lose yourself.
Ruin you.
It can.
If that relationship ain't making you a better person, get out of it.
Exactly, because by the time y'all get to me, y'all be damaged goods
expeditiously,
and don't want to talk and don't want to do this, and I feel like this is not mine. Look, I'm not gonna pay for what Susie Q did.
Yeah, because I don't know her.
It's an ugly name anyway.
Susie Q is an ugly name.
Yeah, it is.
I bet you be eating them cakes though. Oh, she got cakes or something.
Is Susie Q got cakes?
I think so.
I don't
know her.
I don't know. What else? What else? But yeah, so the resistance, the good old tug, and the push and the pull.
Yeah.
No, we all got to surrender to something.
That's true.
Hopefully, you're surrendering to your convictions.
Yeah,
and not what somebody else wants you to be, because you're gonna always. Like you said, you're going to lose yourself. You're going to end up settling.
You're going to be a miserable motherfucker if you settle and lose yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I was getting into relationships. I would want that person. I'm like, I'm not getting to know that person for that person. I'm getting to see, hey, you kind of fit this mold of the man that I want. So let me make sure you act like this because I know what makes me happy. And I'm like.
Been there, done that. Yes.
Oh, my God. End up hurt every time.
Yeah.
Calling you crying every time. Well, why did you do that? And men are so simple. And even your partner, if you just study and observe people,
yeah,
they let you know what they offer you literally. And so early on into your partnership, or they, let you know what they're about. Some of us choose to not see it. Some of them play a game.
Yeah.
So I had a nigga that whoo.
But it say a wolf in sheep's clothing.
He was.
That got me once. People play the chivalrous gentleman, nice, everybody likes them, has a lot of friends. You like, it ain't no way this person can't be a good person.
Yeah. How do you feel? Because I feel like, and it may be crazy, but like a guy, I don't mind getting gifts and all this stuff up front and stuff like that. But I'm like, you barely know me and you're doing all of this stuff. Like, I believe, communication and data intake and just all of this other stuff, like talking and just learning more about you. But it's like, if you're trying to do you do this with all your women? And are you doing this because you're trying to hide?
Buy me.
You're trying to buy me and you're trying to hide that you're really a shitty person.
Yeah.
So on the front end, you're going to do all of these things to make me smile to kind of cover up the fact that, hey, you're really not of quality or substance.
Yes, but also that's another trigger. That's another trauma. Like, gift giving or gift receiving is not my love language. So
acts of service is.
So but giving, just buying me stuff just for the sake of buying me stuff, it's not like it's a thoughtful gift. If you just buy me shoes, right? Or you buy me a bag. If you just give me that stuff, yes, I'm going to think twice about it because that's not my love language. That's not how I understand love. I am going to try to see, though, if that is your love language. Are you doing that for your mom and your sister and your aunt? Are you doing that for other people in your life, or are you just doing it for me? If you're just doing it for me, it's almost a red flag. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to take a couple, triple, quadruple looks at you like, okay, why are you doing this? Are you trying to buy me? But if that's your love language, that's your love language. And I can't tell you that your love language is wrong because that's just how you move. but I'm going to make sure that it's your love language before I write you off. Mm-hmm. Because there are some people that do that. They will just go and try to buy you because they're crazy as fuck and they're trying to. But it don't work for the people that it's not their love language. You can buy me a Birkin.
Yeah.
If you toxic, you can go to hell. You ain't that Birkin.
Right.
Like.
Right. I'm still going to take it though.
And I'm going to sell it.
Exactly. I'm going to say thank you. But it's like, yeah, nah, you can't. But I went out the other night. I went out with my girl and we met some guys. They were at the bar. Were at the bar. I guess they were, just chilling after hours or whatever, happy hour thingamajigam. Mm-hmm. So they literally offered to buy a drink and all this other stuff like that. And we got to talking. And they was like, every woman or everybody has a price. Okay. So say for instance, if a man just pretty much said, what's your amount of demand? What's the like? Would you not take offense to it? But do you believe that everybody has a price for a certain amount? If you're willing to do this for, like, you'll do this for a certain amount of money. People. So
by price, you specifically speaking about materialistic monetary gain.
Say for instance, if he wanted to have sex and he'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. What would be your amount to have sex with me right now?
I don't. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I won't do that, but
because now you're a prostitute.
Well, you call it what you want. If you get, you know what I'm saying? If you could get, you know what I'm saying, $5,000.
But the question was, does everybody have a price? I don't have a price.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I mean, no, I don't. No, you
yes,
don't.
You do. What's that dude from, not Michael B. Jordan, but the other one that's in Creed? The one that was on,
okay, if he a rich man or is
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You got a price.
No, babe.
Let LeBron come in here
first of all,
now
you didn't let me
he
finish.
Can change my life.
You didn't let me finish. You did not let me finish.
Because you got a price.
No, I don't. When it comes to sex, I don't have a price. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't. But what I was trying to say was, just because the man got money, are you saying that he got money or he's literally just giving you money? I was just specifying the question.
Okay, so let me specify. Okay, so this man wants something from you. He's willing to pay you an amount of your choice to get what he wants. Got you.
It sounds bad coming out of your mouth. Like,
I ain't got no job, and if this dude say he can give you $40,000 to fuck you,
it won't be. No, you gonna give me $40,000 because you want my company. It ain't gonna be. I'm not having sex with you. You can keep your $40,000.
Gotcha. Hey, that's your answer.
I know.
Time's been real hard for me.
I always said I would be an escort, not a prostitute.
Them escorts be fucking.
Not this one. If I was, I'm just saying. I have hard boundaries.
You do. Me too.
Oh, okay.
But
she could be bald. Is what she's trying to say.
Everything is negotiable. Like, I'm just saying. If you down and out and know your look and you don't know, and I'm just saying, somebody be like, man, I'm gonna give you 50 bands.
You know how
I've done way more for less.
$50,000 richer and sad I would be.
Oh
my God. Sex is so like sacred to me that I couldn't. This girl finna literally just spark into flames sitting right here because she don't do number lie.
I would be so sad counting. I'm making sure.
But I'm being honest. Like, sex is very sacred to me. And there's no amount of money I would take from anybody to have sex with them. Like, I don't have sex with the least of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something. That's a hard boundary for me. That's not something that I give up. Like I said, if you want me to go to dinner with you, we can talk about it. But I'm not having sex with you.
Got you.
At all.
Got you.
Yeah. So everybody's not
negotiable. They're not willing to negotiate.
Everybody can't be bought.
I can't be bought, but I'm just saying I will negotiate.
I'm not negotiating sex.
I'm not negotiating. It may be other things.
Like what?
Something, I don't know.
Gawk 3,000.
I'm just saying, if you on the street with your kid, you got 3 mouths to feed and all this other stuff there, you still saying.
Are you asking me if I will become a sex worker because I'm down and out?
I'm just saying we've done more for less.
No.
Got you. Totally. Rock hard pass.
Hard no.
Hard no. Next question.
Because now you done flipped it all the way into something totally different.
But you want to do it like for your kids and they hungry and stuff like that?
No.
So they gonna be y'all. Okay.
Mom and daddy can't give you nothing. Y'all go nobody.
No, because we would have. That would have been an option.
That's the only option I got.
Gotcha. I understand. Or
I don't know.
I understand, and I think that is very noble of you.
I might have to give them to foster care or something if I can't like take care of them. But I'm not having sex to take care of them.
You gonna let them go to foster care
and then I'll get them back? Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, I understand.
Girl, if you think I'm finna lay on my back for some money at any point for any reason, the answer is always no.
I commend you for that. It needs to be more women like you, and I agree. This was just one of those things, just a hypothetical. If you was just down and out on your luck, all you had to do is be a pillow princess for 10 minutes.
Nope. I would probably throw up in the middle of it. I've felt nauseous for less.
That's okay. That probably turn them on. Still get your money. But I understand now, and I would never condone anybody. And I also advocate for sex workers, get your money, because it's bitches out here that's doing way more for less, and that's bad.
Yeah,
if you broke and you messing with somebody, you don't need to be messing with it.
My comment is not to like judge anybody who does that. My thing is, I have been grossed out by somebody I was with. Okay, we was in a relationship. So you mean to tell me a random stranger?
I feel you.
Just for some money? Babe, I'm throwing up.
And you see how I just should have accepted what you said instead of resisting it and making you see other ways of how you might bend on that. I'm a bad person. Gosh.
Well, but the first step is
admitting it. I'm sorry for making you feel like...
You didn't make me feel like nothing. It's just a no for me. You didn't make me feel no type of way. I'm just telling you no.
You just tell it. She's really good with your boundaries.
Yeah. It's mine.
Show Honey Pot.
Okay. I use Honey Pot.
Me too. Really good products. And it's from
you remember the first time you ever used it?
No, it's been a while.
I got
it in Target. I remember that black girl. She created.
I'm saying how you felt like when you put it on for the first time and then it started breathing.
I don't remember.
Woo, child. I remember. Like Keisha Cole, I remember.
Hey, Keisha had all us in the chokehold. Every song. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But on that note, because she went so far left again, per the usual.
I just have to ask.
Do you have to?
I do. I do, and I feel like I do, and you told me, and that's it. Period. Point blank. Period.
That's it. That's all. But there are people that's not like me.
Sure ain't. And there's people who don't need to be like me, because I was literally finna break it down to the simplest point and be like, man, I can make you. She's
gonna try to make me change my mind.
Right? No. Wow, that is wow.
And I'm usually an indecisive person, but
never.
Me? Indecisive?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Known that about you.
Yes.
I'm more indecisive.
It takes me so long to make a decision about stuff. No, that's not one of them, no.
I got one more question.
Oh God.
Rich guy. 89 years old.
Now she's still trying. 89? That's a hell no.
But I'm just saying.
Fuck that. No.
He's a billionaire. And he telling you he'll put you in the wheel. You get this automatic. You get your contracts up front where you know that this nigga, you could very well go before him. But 89 he got a stronger possibility of going before you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you wouldn't choke his chicken. You can put some sleeping pills in his stuff, and you can get on. You could think you be like, yeah, Earl, we had the best sex last night, and just put some sleeping pills in his stuff, and just. Give him a Tylenol PM.
I would finesse.
Like, oh yeah, I'm finna
Earl.
I'm finna rock your world. I'm finna rock your world.
Not you look like Baps.
I'm finna rock your world, and then he be sleeping. You be like, yeah, we had the best. I ain't gonna remember nothing.
So you didn't actually have sex with him,
but I would.
And I would not.
Girl, okay.
I'm sorry. Money is not that important to me.
It's not that important to me either, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Said a whole lot of nothing just now.
I'm just saying what I would do. That's all.
That's fine, but now you're trying to make me say what you would do.
I'm just asking you what you would do.
I already answered it.
You did, and I just had to ask another way in a different form.
Yeah, and it's still no. That one's a hell no, actually. I don't get that money to your children because I don't want to fight them anyway.
I'll fight them.
Get the money to your kid. Now, if you want me to just come to dinner with you, Earl, because you know them old men, they be liking them some
They
chocolate.
like the comment. They do, and they like the conversation.
I'm not choking your chicken. No, I'm not doing that.
Understood. Mm-mm. Rock hard pass.
Hard no.
Sorry.
Yep.
It's okay.
Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Literally.
And that's the word of the day. No, we're not doing.
We
resistance.
all need to learn that word.
We do. We need to learn acceptance, not resistance.
Yes, and no.
N-O.
Don't
let nobody ask you nothing 10 different ways in the same way. Don't let nobody do that to you this week. Make sure not even your friend that's sitting right next to you. So we're going to work on boundaries and we're going to work on the word no.
There you go.
But guys, you'll go out to eat with a... Okay, we can wrap up.
Come on.
You'll go out to eat. You'll go out to eat with them and give them your conversation for... Okay.
A price, yes.
Got you.
Yeah. That's about all I got.
That's it. Okay, conversation with no kiss.
That one... That one I kind of would like. I could actually think about that.
And what if he had BDE?
Are we sure he had BDE?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like that's the parameters. I'm making up the parameters as I go. He got BDE. He'll give you it out, and then you just come on.
I'm still not having sex with him.
Gotcha.
Just for money, no.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Guys, we love you. Make sure you like, comment, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Always, always, always put your comments down there because I know y'all got a lot to say. I have already seen it. 50,000 views on TikTok. Like, y'all are going ham. So make sure that you do all the things, and we will see you guys next week. Love you.
Bye. And also, I wanted to say, hey, Jackie from Texas.
Oh, hi, Jackie.
She loves us. We want to say thank you for your support, and please do not do anything for money if you don't want to.
If you don't want to, that's the key word.
If you don't want to. If you want to, go balls deep.
Thanks, Jackie. Bye.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.